Thanks, Salon. Right now, it's time to answer some of your legal questions. So look who we have here. We have our senior legal analyst, Tritico, to help you out. Welcome. Thanks for being here as always.
I'm glad to do it.
All right, let's go. We'll begin with David, who writes, my wife and I are legally married. If she dies before me, can her children have me put off the land? It's still in her last married name. She says I have the right to live here until I pass. Is this true?
Well, David, this is a really good question, and I want to tell you, I've spent a long time making sure I know the answer to this, and I'm still not 100% sure. But under Texas law, we're what's called a community property state, and so if you buy the house during marriage, it's community property. Your wife owned it before you got married. It is her separate property. So if she dies, you may not have any protection in your continued ability to live in the home. To take care of that, she should have a will prepared and put in that will that you get a life estate in the property and you get to live there until you die. That would be the greatest protection you can get. But under our community property laws, because she owns that as separate property, you may have a right to reimbursement for some money you put into the house, but it's still her property. Good luck.
All right, our next question coming in from Katarine, who writes, I'm renting an apartment. After I re-signed my lease, I was told I have to choose between having my carpet cleaned or my bathtub refurbished. I have been here more than 5 years and my carpet has only been cleaned once and my bathtub's peeling. They have nothing to do with one another. In addition, now I'm being told that anyone who visits must register their vehicle with the office, even for a few hours. Are these legal?
So, Katarine, let me take the second one first. They do have the right to force visitors to register their vehicle with the office as a security measure. And so don't argue with that. Tell your guests that they need to do it and take care of that. Now, with respect to the lease, when you re-signed your lease, I take it you were asking them to take care of these things. They only told you after that they wouldn't do them both. That's pretty bad business if you ask me. But you hear me all the time say issues of habitability. A dirty carpet and a peeling tub do not affect the habitability of the apartment, and so there is no Texas law forcing them to take care of these two issues at the same time. And so, yes, they can do what they're doing. I don't agree with it, don't get me wrong, but yes, they can do it because it does not affect the habitability of the apartment you're living in. Good luck.
You're always so helpful.
No,
okay,
thanks.
Final question coming in from Jackie, who writes, I am one of a few staff RNs for a small company. We are paid hourly and work a 36, 48-hour, 2-week rotation. We are paid biweekly. As I understand, my pay should be 76 regular hour, regular pay, and 8 hours overtime. My employer is paying 80 hours regular and 4 hours OT. He says he's doing the nursing staff a favor. As the DOL states, we are scientific advanced degree personnel, and he could be paying us a salary with no OT. In my 30+ years as a nurse, I've always been paid overtime on hours over 40 in a week. I doubt that I've just had generous employers that were giving me unearned pay out of the kindness of their heart. Can you please advise us on this situation? Love that she still got a sense of humor through all of this.
That's right. And look, you didn't have generous employers because nobody would pay overtime if the law didn't force them to. Under federal law and Texas law, when a worker works more than 40 hours in a given week, anything over that 40 hours, they're required to be paid overtime for, which is time and a half. And that even includes most salaried employees. You may have to contact the lawyer of your choice just to go and sit down and go over all of the facts of your situation. But as a general statement, you're owed overtime when you work more than 40 hours in a week. And so it would be 80 hours for that pay period, but it's done by the week, not by every 2 weeks. Good luck.
All right, helpful info right there. Yeah. All right, making a difference. If you want to send us your legal questions, hop on our website, fox26houston.com. That's where you'll find Chris's segments. Just look under the Morning News tab. Just a reminder, if you need specific info or advice, always a good idea to contact an attorney of your choice.